Man, that took a while to load in. There's so much goddamn waiting in Ocarina of Time. This game sucks balls. Welcome to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, copyright 1998 Nintendo. Aaron Hansen's favorite game. And that is not going to be the last time that I mention him. Sorry.
Here's
I'm going to try not to talk about him too much. Welcome to Ocarina of Time, a game that I think is pretty good sometimes, but sometimes I think is pretty not good. I have problems with this game, but I also love this game. It's a game.
It's a love-hate relationship, you could say.
Exactly, and this is the second time you've seen this game. You can tell that story while I do this.
Oh yeah, we tried this and we had a session that had none of my audio. We made a big bombad mistake.
Yeah.
You're better at names than I am, so.
No, I don't want to do something with S. That's too Game Grumps. I want to come up with something weird.
Yeah, you are better with names than I am,
Phil.
so it's all you.
Phil. Phil. Phil.
It's like God, I don't know who started the bit, but there's a bit in like BRs. It's like, are we playing with Phil today?
The
It's
vast
like,
deep
no,
forest
Phil.
of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as Izuku Midoriya.
No, we're not doing this bit. We're not doing that bit. Nope, I veto that bit. I veto that bit.
The children of the forest, the Kachan, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy.
Broom.
However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. He's a loser.
Oh, God.
Call him Phil.
I like the idea that it's just the most, like, you have all these, like, kind of fantasy elvish names, and you just have, Phil!
Phil with an F. Phil with an F.
God, now I want to do a playthrough of Baldur's Gate where it's like you have Astarion, you have Shadowheart, you have Karlach,
and Steve.
John!
and Steve.
God, I should do that. I should make a dwarf,
Navi,
like a dwarf
wherefore art thou,
barbarian whose name is
Navi?
Steve.
Come hither.
Navi, but it's spelled like the one from
You smell
Avatar,
like blue, Navi. Listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. And the climate that makes you need to take a shower, Navi. You smell horrible. Malevolent forces are now mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. Mustering like mustard, which is what you smell like, Navi. Jesus Christ. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier. The barrier from Undertale, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. His journey of redemption and, becoming...
The Hasbin Hotel.
His journey to the Hasbin Hotel. Navi, go now! Find our young friend.
You said redemption, that's what my brain went to first. I hate that that's what my brain went to first. I hate it.
Yeah, well, blame the game, not me. I was gonna make a joke about his redemption of being a loser or whatever, but we took this into the slop direction. Has been slop tell.
Flop bin hotel.
We're gonna do numbers in the anti-has-been crowd, huh?
Yup.
Yup. We found our audience. People who don't like Has-Been Hotel.
Yup.
I'm glad that you're not denying this. I'm. We're gonna look real mean to the two people who are gonna watch this who know. Who know.
Yeah.
You want to elaborate on that, or is it my job to do the commentary this time?
I'm about to say, yeah, it's like, I mean, I was just gonna
Hello,
say, it's
wake
like,
up!
we don't actually, just, like,
Okay, Dimitri, what did
that's
I
also why I
do?
didn't
Look
want to
it
talk,
up!
because I knew a cutscene was about to happen.
You know, I shouldn't have set you up to talk about something because I knew that the cutscene
And then
was
immediately
gonna
have a cutscene start? Yeah, I know, right? It's almost like I deliberately try to not move whenever we're having a conversation in Resident Evil 7. Because I'm being nice.
You're being nice?
Yes, I know. It's called trying to be somewhat professional.
The great Deku has asked me to be here for hard from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now.
Red, you're trying to do Red Toad game?
Yeah, it's me. Hi, it's me, Red Toad Game.
God, does that not hurt?
Not really. It doesn't hurt as much as you think it does.
Every time I try to do Toad, it fucking does a number on my throat.
I feel like that my name is Phil. Alright, now you can talk about whatever the fuck I told you to talk about.
I already kind of forgot. I was gonna say we don't actually hate Has-Been. We just like making fun of it because it's sometimes funny.
Yeah. Marlboro Motel.
The Swisher Hotel. The fucking bunch of cigars.
Marlboro Motel. where you go
Marlboro Hotel. That'd be Marlboro. There's an R there.
Shut up!
Or L there, excuse me.
I don't care!
L for Link!
Yeah, the L stands for Link. Because everybody knows Link smokes. Right? That's canon, right?
Yeah, he smokes Ganon.
Yeah, exactly. he breathes in all the Ganon fumes from Breath of the Wild.
No, I didn't think you were gonna somehow find a way to make this more smoke joke related, but somehow you did.
Did I? What do you mean?
The fact that you breathe. I was basically saying like, oh, he smokes him in a fight, as in like he wins in a fight every single time I get to Ganon.
Oh yeah.
You decided to make it an actual smoke joke.
You've seen the weird like vapor that comes off the castle, right?
Oh yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. I wasn't. Ow. I deserved that.
I heard that.
What?
I felt like I heard the pain of that impact hit you IRL.
Yeah, I think I took psychic damage.
Yeah.
Fucking gotta roll
It's
for
rare when a game
roll
does
for
that.
damage. Anyway, what are you saying to me?
Roll. You said roll for damage. I'm like, yes, roll for sandwich.
Roll for sandwich? Sure. All right. Oh right, yeah.
It's a TikTok series we've watched before. Yeah, it's a
I
TikTok series
remember.
we've watched before.
Yeah. Yep. I got it. Sorry. Today's been a rough day. It hasn't. I lied.
Well, it has. It hasn't until we found out our recording was basically pointless.
Oh yeah, I told you to talk about that.
Yeah, I already did it. Basically, we did an entire. I think we got to like the first. Oh no, second.
We got through the second dungeon.
Yeah, we basically got through the second dungeon. We were about to make progress, and we had to basically pause the recording because we got stuck in Clocktown, Castletown.
Clocktown's not in this game.
Yeah, Clocktown is Majora. Castletown is the one in this game. When we got stuck in Castletown, then we realized, oh, my audio wasn't being recorded.
Yeah. I remember you mentioned it. I've been focused on the game.
Yes.
You know, eat, sleep, game, repeat. You know? That's me.
You can't say shit like that when I'm taking a sip of my drink. God damn it.
What? Eat, sleep, game, repeat?
Yeah, because we had... I
we've been spending some time today looking at cringe gaming shirts.
Yeah, because you opened up the call to basically say when you were
we're not on the call.
free
We're in the same room. I took out my phone and showed it to you with my phone.
Yes. Yes, we're gonna keep this bit going. But you opened it up by saying, "Do not disturb gaming mode
reality.
activated."
We're definitely in this. We're definitely in the same room.
If you're in the same room, you could start choking me out.
You should at least equip a sword and a shield.
Sword and shield. That was a bad Pokemon game.
Oh, you have a Deku shield. What's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, you know all that stuff. A whip is still a whip, huh? I am the great Mino. I'll never accept you as one of us. Soon, I can get a favorite here. Grumble, grumble. Continue.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what we were talking about because you managed to flashbang the Call of Duty Shooter Man voice. What the fuck were we talking about?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Oh, cringe gaming shirts. That's what it
cringe
was.
gaming shirts. You can go ahead. I'm not gonna read this.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the
You
story of this
basically
game.
you opened up with "Do not disturb" game mode activated. You then found a Helldivers one that was kind of cool that I actually would wear, and then you found one that is the most accurate to me, which is "I'm not a player, I'm a gamer. Players get chicks I get bullied in school." And then I have one on my Amazon wish list that I added. Yeah, I had one on my Amazon wish list that I added back when I first got my Switch, which is weird to think that we're going on like, I want to say 5 years, 4 years, something like that. And it basically was, oh god, I need to check the group chat. Hold on, I forgot what it was already.
Yeah, it's weird to think I've had my Switch for 9 years because I've had it since launch.
Yeah,
I had
the
it
thing
since
is,
a
I
month after
could
launch.
check. Yeah, I could check. Because the first game I launched on my Switch was Sword. Yes, I know, Pokemon Sword and Shield. You don't like those games that much, and we joke about like that was the whole reason why I got a Switch, was because of the fact that I was waiting for a mainline Pokemon game that wasn't Let's Go.
Yeah, which is funny because Let's Go is a game that I have an opinion on that I'm not going to say.
Why? You don't want people to get mad, or you just don't want to say it?
Because I don't want people to get mad.
I'm gonna say you kind of like it, right?
I do like Let's Go, actually. I think Let's Go isn't the best, but it has its place among the Pokemon games.
Yeah.
I view it as more being like, kind of like a more spin-off-y version of Pokemon Yellow.
That's basically my whole opinion on it. I think it's a great, I think it's a great, it's a great intro to Pokemon on Switch for people who are, like, coming from Pokemon Go. Because it plays more like Pokemon Go from what I've seen of it.
Yes.
I haven't obviously... I need to play it, because because spoiler alert, we were going to do Pokemon Let's Go Eevee as a series, but since Fire Red came out, we thought that's going to be a better idea, because it's a more traditional series.
Yeah.
And we can still do the bit we want to do in Fire Red. It'll just not be as funny. That being, I wanted you to be my partner, Eevee, because I think it would be funny. But effectively, it's just like, hey, we can still do. I can now just play Let's Go Eevee on my own, which I probably will do maybe later tonight. Now that I remember, I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just play it at any time.
Yeah. My only real reason for getting Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was for the benefits of having save data for Sword and Shield and BSP. Mostly Sword and Shield, because I hate that it's the only way you can get a Gigantamax Eevee. I know
it sucks, but it is kind of neat that they do that now, I guess.
Yes. Here's the thing, though. You would think with the max soup that you can get in the Isle of Armor, you could just give it to Eevee. Nope, doesn't work. It's the only Pokemon you can't do it with.
That'd be too easy.
Yeah, it's the only Pokemon you can't do it with.
That would be too Eevee.
You know what? I'll give you that. That was a good one. I'll give you that one.
So, when you say it's the only Pokemon you can't do that with, does that mean you could do it with Pikachu?
Yep.
Great. Awesome.
Unless they fixed it. I haven't tested it since the Switch 2, and Sword and Shield did get an update for Switch 2.
Did it?
Not like a significant one, but it got one that basically allowed it to not implode whenever you launch the game on Switch 2.
Oh, yeah.
Because
remember,
games
like any
Smash
performance upgrades was just like a passive upgrade.
Yeah, it did get a performance upgrade. It's just, it also got an update so that it doesn't implode every single time you launch it. Because there are a lot of games that imploded whenever you did it.
Speaking of the Switch 2, what do you have to say about the Switch 2? I want a full, in-depth, multi-page analysis right now.
Good fucking lord, you're not gonna get that from me when I basically have only had my Switch 2 for about a month. I want you to make a
4-hour-long video essay about your Switch 2 right now, off the cuff.
I have... you say that, and I know you're mostly joking. I have actually thought about making a video about the Switch 2 in the sense of I think people are overhating on the Switch 2 without reason. But I do see where some criticism comes from. And I think you and I both agree. Our main criticism of the Switch 2 isn't the fact that it's a overpriced console. It's the fact that it's a console that's reasonably priced with nothing on it.
Yeah, in many ways.
At least right now. We're recording this in March. And the only notable game that's the only notable exclusive
here.
We're recording this in March 2026. I should thank you for reminding me that this channel is going to exist past that point. My brain keeps thinking it doesn't. I don't know why. That's the thing I do all the time, but regardless. Recording in March 2026. The only notable Switch 2 exclusive, meaning they're not a Switch 1 game that has an upgrade for Switch 2. The only notable ones I think have gotten any traction outside of launch are DK Bonanza and Pokopia.
Yeah, Pokopia is probably the biggest one.
And Mario Kart World. Yeah, and Mario Kart World to a degree.
Yeah.
It's like, sure, those games are good, but like, right now there's no mainline Zelda or Mario game announced for it. Keyword mainline.
And the only other
I about to say Age of Imprisonment is a similar situation with Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, all that. There's an upgrade. Like, it counts in the sense of it released
Age of Imprisonment is Switch 2 exclusive.
Is it?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Oh, fair enough. No, I thought it was like it was a Switch 1 and it was available for Switch 2. Did not know that.
That was one of the drives for you to get a Switch 2, because I think you said you wanted to play it, right?
I mean, I need to play Calamity first, but I definitely want to play.
I mean, you don't need to. Age of Calamity's not canon.
True, but still, I still want I want to still play it because I'm pretty sure they play similarly, right?
Yes, they're both Warriors games.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna play both of those, you should play the original Hyrule Warriors too.
Is that available on Switch anyway?
Yeah, it's called Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I think it also got a mild performance upgrade too.
I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, just generally speaking, my whole thoughts on the Switch 2 is the fact that the console isn't the problem, it's the fact that there's nothing on it.
Yeah.
Because, like, right now, the only game I'm excited for that is a Switch 2 exclusive that is not third-party is Gen 10. That's it. That's the only thing that's, like...
Oh, wait, no, Tomodachi Life isn't exclusive. Never mind, sorry.
Yeah, Tomodachi Life isn't... Well, to be fair, I forgot about Tomodachi Life, and as well as the fact that we both thought it was exclusive. But even so, I'm not necessarily saying I'm not excited for it. It's that it's Tomodachi Life. I'm not, like, chomping at the bit for it. But I'm like, I'll probably get it.
Yeah. I'm planning on getting it. I loved fucking the 3DS one. Because I know that there's an original. Yeah. Japanese original on DS. But I love the 3DS one.
There's the crux of the problem. DS, Japan only.
Yeah, exactly.
But... overall, I just think that the Nintendo just needs to kind of make a game for their console.
Yeah, because I feel like we've been getting mainly spin-offs. Like, the only Switch 2 exclusive that I can think of that is like a mainline game would be Bonanza. Bonanza's great, don't get me wrong, but it's like,
yes,
you know, our console Mario game so far is Mario Kart World, which is a spin-off. As great as Mario Kart is.
And Tennis.
Yeah, and Mario Tennis. We're getting a mainline Yoshi game, which is pretty cool. We don't have a mainline Kirby. We don't have a mainline Metroid that's exclusive because Prime 4 is on Switch 1.
Beautiful game, by the way. I've for those watching, I've only done one episode, but I have recorded more. Fucking gorgeous game. I can't get over it. I love that game's fucking visuals.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. But the point is that we don't have many mainlines that are coming out. Like, the only ones I can think of are Bonanza, which is already out, and Yoshi. Technically Tomodachi Life, because, I mean...
Yeah.
It's... Tomodachi Life is only mainline, unless you consider it like a spin-off of the Wii. It is not this one.
I consider it mainline. I consider it a mainline thing. I would say it's like a mainline AA game, where it's not quite an indie game, but it's not quite AAA either. It's a very indie title. It feels like.
Well, it's not an indie game. It's still made by...
I mean, it's indie stylized in the sense of the fact that it feels smaller than it is.
Yeah. But the big thing is that we don't really have that many mainlines coming out, especially of the big three. And I've seen... And
Yep.
I didn't think that we'd be starting episode 1 basically just talking about the state of gaming. But I've seen a lot of people basically make the whole point of, like, you should try and beat the games that you have instead of waiting for new ones, because, like, if you don't...
That doesn't help the problem, though.
Yeah, like, if you don't beat your games, then it shows that you only care about the hype cycle, and it's like, dude, some of my best memories in gaming have been from the hype cycle. You know? Like, I'm not joking. I remember, back in 2016, trying to find every scrap of Breath of the Wild footage I could find. You know?
I mean, hell, think of it like this. Some of the most viewed videos on YouTube are trailer reactions.
Oh, yeah. And it's not even like, that I necessarily, like, oh, you know, I want the hype cycle. It's just... I will say that the death of the hype cycle is something that should be talked about at some point, because it's like...
Yes.
I've noticed that I haven't been getting excited over much recently, and I think what that comes down to is just the fact that marketing hasn't been great, and because Nintendo hasn't been doing general directs, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that really sucks. Again, though, like, I get the whole idea of, like, well, you should play the games that you have and stop waiting for new ones. And, like, yeah, I get that. Stockpiling games.
Yeah, it's like, you're right. I just don't think that's a good argument given the current state of everything.
Yeah.
Because the main problem right now with games has nothing to do with the fact of, like, the fact that they're bad, or the fact that it's that whole thing in, like... It's nothing to do with that, but it's like, the way I see it is, you have games that are really good, that are coming out, right? And, like, people say, oh, you should finish the games you have before you want to get a new one. Here's the problem with that argument, though. If I finish the games I have, I'm now sitting here waiting for something to come out, and I'm in the same problem again anyway.
Yeah,
I want something to look forward to.
The thing is, I generally try to finish games, but I still want to know when's the next Zelda game coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
like, hell, I
love Zelda, man.
Yeah, it's like, I'm excited for another Zelda game, despite the fact I haven't played Tears. Or, like, any other Zelda game other than Breath of the Wild, right?
Yeah.
And I'm excited for a new Zelda game, because I'm excited to see what Nintendo can do with their hardware. Like, that's more my excitement, is I want to see what they can fucking do.
Oh, yeah, if you guys see what they could do with the Wii U's hardware with Breath of the Wild, and in some ways Tears of the Kingdom is obviously a Switch-only game, but... Like, given what they could do with older hardware, with the Switch 2, it's going to be insane.
Yeah, like, my general thoughts right now in terms of, like, at least specifically Nintendo, is it's not that I'm afraid of anything in particular when it comes to, like, lack of games. It's more, it feels like whenever Nintendo is trying to make something, they either don't make it or they do a half measure, where... Like, again, we want to mainline Zelda, we want to mainline this, we want to mainline that. And it's like, oh, here's more third-party, which I'm okay with.
Oh,
More third-party stuff is good.
I think what you're trying to say is that we're not saying that there are no Switch 2 games. There are games on Switch 2. And they've generally been pretty damn good.
Yeah.
But it's more of a problem of, like, there are certain things that lots of people want, including us, that just haven't been coming out, like mainline Zelda and Mario.
Yeah. Like, hell, for me, it's, like, a good example of it is, like, I want a new mainline Pokemon game to see what the hardware is going to be like with the Switch 2. Guess what? We've been shown that. We've been
two-cycled the boss, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. Good fucking job, by the way.
Thanks.
But like we've seen what that next game
real
is.
Quick, pause
being...
for 2 seconds. I feel bad that we haven't been acknowledging the game much. I cleared that dungeon really fast.
Yes, you did. I'm genuinely very impressed.
Go ahead. Sorry, I just wanted to call attention to that.
Here's the thing. This is the thing. This is what happens when we just start talking.
Oh, I know.
We just kind of lock the fuck in. But generally speaking, when it comes to games right now, it's like I'm excited to see Pokemon Winds and Waves. Like I'm excited for that.
Oh yeah.
Am I gonna be complaining about the fact that Winds and Waves is taking too long? Fuck no. I'm gonna be hyped for it the entire time, and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna want news whenever it's like hype cycle 4 news. But I'm not gonna be sitting here like, huh?
I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Alright, fine. Listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. Sorry for interrupting you, by the way. I just like.
You're good.
Now we're in like actual story. There he is.
Yeah, we're in story moments.
Look at him.
It's Ganon.
His cape looks like a rug.
What? Why are you right?
Carelessly uses his vile sorcerer's powers in search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. Like, I'm not wrong. It looks like a rug. For it is the sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, there was the Golden Goddesses. They descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule.
Fucking Christ.
I think it's interesting, by the way, so Din is associated with pink here. In every other game, Din is red. But that is, like, very pink. And also there's the other two. Like, look at that's pink, right?
It looks very pink, yeah, you're not crazy.
Yeah. Normally associated with, like, more red. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the red earth. She's even associated with red in this game, but they made the beam pink. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world, which apparently created the atmosphere. Somehow. Rore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms which would uphold the law. Which has something to do with courage, apparently. I said this in the other playthrough, but they look like Game Awards. 3 great goddesses. Their labors completed, departed for the heavens.
Forgot.
And golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. There was also a 4th piece that is missing, apparently. And you can see it on the Hylian shield, and it's missing, even though it's somehow we know about it.
There's no evidence of this.
It's called the Tetraforce, and it's totally canon, guys. Trust me.
It's totally canon.
Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. I mean the Tetraforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. That sap turned into delicious maple syrup, though, so it's okay.
My power.
The Canadians are very happy. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Through your valiant efforts to break the curse was successful. It's though, not through. I don't know how to read. I was doomed before you started.
I'm dyslexic.
I have dyslexia, Link. That was the curse. The curse is dyslexia. This is Hyrule's final hope.
Same, man.
I like that Link was just kind of sitting in the grass, kicking his little feet, like he wasn't listening. You know.
I mean, same.
Also, the Princess of Destiny. Whatever princess is in Destiny. I was getting lightheaded from doing that voice, by the way. I hope you know that. I don't know why.
Fair enough. There's queens. I really can't think of. Would that count into that category?
No.
There's a print? There's a singular prince?
You got the Kokiri's Emerald. It tastes like limes. Or green apple, if you prefer. Thee, Phil. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Phil carry out my will. Help Phil carry out my will.
Phil carry out my will. God damn it. That's not that funny!
I think it's funny.
It is, I'm just saying, it's not that funny. There's nothing funny about Drip Snoot.
He turned into stone. Let's go to Hyrule
Sword in the
Castle,
stone,
Phil.
you could say?
What?
The sword in the stone, if you will.
No, there's no sword here.
Fuck. Fuck.
Hey, Phil, what did you do? Ocarina, you didn't die. Why did you do a thing like that? It's all your fault.
I like the way he walks.
Shoot a man.
We're gonna play Call of Duty, shoot him and shape ourselves up.
Fuck's sake.
I'm gonna play League of Legends.
That's the worst option.
I know. That's why I said it.
That is the worst option.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're leaving. She
Solo leveling.
you know what she looks like? She looks like the kid.
What does she look? Huh. Please, in the edit, put the image of the kid on screen so
I
they
can
can have
find
context.
it. I will. Should we talk
I'm pretty.
about...
I guarantee it's on the laptop. So you can probably grab it off your laptop.
Yeah, I probably can. Should we talk about the kid in the next episode? Because we're running out of time.
Yes, because I was gonna say I was just about to say we are nearing the end of the episode. By the way.
You received the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Zaria. Press C and set it to C and press C to start seeing it. On the C item subscreen, you can set it to C, C, or C, and then use that C to start seeing it. You can see different C's with C and the 4 C buttons. Press C to quit playing or to C or C over C. When you play my ocarina, I hope you think of me and come back to the forest to visit. Remember to use the C buttons.
The C. I don't have that button anymore.
I know, we deleted it.
This one though. Yeah, I get one soundboard button. I get one. That's all I wanted. One per session.
Hyrule Field, otherwise known as the Wild Area from Sword and Shield, because it looks the same. Same level of
Alternatively known
graphical
as
fidelity.
the Great Plateau.
No, the Great Plateau looks better. Thanks for watching. We're going to do more episodes of this. And probably do it faster this time, because I beat that dungeon in 1 episode instead of like 2. Subscribe
Oh, yeah,
or